Hey guys, my name is Maggie and welcome to Totalfashionzents. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you guys are returning back, thank you for coming back. If you guys are not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell notifications so you guys could be notified of future video content. As well, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you guys enjoyed this video. And without further ado, I wanted to introduce to you guys Precious Liquid. I have the name written back here. I am so excited to bring this house to you guys. It is one that has really won my heart and one that I am so proud to bring and introduce on my channel. And if it sounds like something you guys want to listen to, stay tuned. So guys, when I first heard about Precious Liquid, I was really intrigued by, first of all, the name, and second of all, a couple of other things that I will talk to you guys about as we continue to talk about the house. I actually was so kindly sent 5 samples that came like this. I have never seen samples like this. These are really nice and big samples, and they actually look like cute little like lipstick twisties. I was so happy to receive this because I was so intrigued by this house and what it stands for and just the message behind the whole house. And I am so proud to be able to talk to you about it and give you my first impressions, kind of like not so much my first impressions, because I got these samples probably about a week and a half ago and I've been testing them. So what I like to do is I like to wear them, test them, and really bring you a more in-depth idea and what I picked up on the scents to you guys, so you guys would know what they smell like, and if this sounds like something you guys would be interested in, you guys would order and also test for yourself. I always say don't blind buy. I would start off with some samples and some discovery sets. That's where I would start with the house, but honestly I have some really amazing scents here, some that are my favorite already, and I am so excited to talk to you about this house. So Precious Liquid is a fragrance house that was actually created by a husband and a wife. Gio used to be a model for the New York City fashion industry. She was a really renowned model, and her husband is Richard Herpin, world-renowned French perfumer that has 25 years of experience in the fragrance industry. He has been a perfumer for many years, so this is something that's not new. I mean, he has the experience, and together with his wife, they got together and brought us what's called Precious Liquid. Now, I don't have an actual bottle. I am gonna get one because Richard was so kind to tell me to test them out, and then later on he will send me a full-size bottle. But I do have a picture of what the bottles look like, and they look like this. They're a very simplistic bottle, which I absolutely love. I love bottles that are clean and lean and have beautiful aesthetics, and this is one that is like that. And I think that it should be about the juice. Obviously, a lot of us love a good packaging. Yes, we do. But, you know, when the packaging starts compromising the price, I want to say that that's when it's good to have more of a simple packaging, because it's going to be all about the juice and not so much about the box, which in turn will save you some bucks. And we all want to save some money. So I wanted to say that the scents they're very pure, they're gentle scents, they're very clean, and they're very fresh scents. These are beautiful scents, and the ones that I got sent to me were, and guys, this is a very organic video. This is gonna be kind of laid back, and you know, it's not gonna be anything too deep and in-depth, but I am gonna touch on each of these fragrances. So I got gifted Precious Liquid. This one is called Neroli Musk. Neroli Musk. I also got Rose Blanche. I don't know if you guys can see that, Rose Blanche. Now, I do want to say Rose Blanche, I had gotten a sample already from a good friend of mine. His name is, on Instagram, it's Kid Fragrance. And his name is Atner, so you guys know. But he had sent me a sample of Rose Blanche, and the minute I tried it, I loved it. And that's actually what brought me to this house, And I reached out to Precious Liquid, and then they actually sent back a message saying that they would definitely send me a discovery set. And I was so excited because it's been a house that I've never put my nose on, and I had no idea what they smell like. The other one that I got gifted was Blue Agave. And also my friend Atner sent me a sample of this one as well. And this is amazing. I also got gifted Mandarin. I'm not going to tell you which ones are my favorite yet until the end. And then lastly, I got gifted Vanilla Orchid. Guys, these are so beautiful. I am so excited to talk to you about each one. So we're going to dive into each one of them. I want to start off with Vanilla Orchid. But before I start off with Vanilla Orchid and get into what I think it smells and also the notes of it, I want to tell you guys that these fragrances are meant to be worn very easily and casually. They're just an easy reach for you guys. They're nothing like super complex or like very challenging. They are very wearable. They're beautiful. They're just amazing fragrances that I think have just an amazing scent trail. They have great performance from what I was able to test. And Vanilla Orchid is a beautiful fragrance, and I want to put it on a test strip to kind of remind myself of what it smells like. Okay, let's just give that a few seconds. So I already know what this fragrance smells like because I've been testing it and I've worn it, and I have to say that when I heard the note Vanilla Orchid, I was just like, oh wow, an orchid fragrance. I've never tried that before. And I know there's a lot of difficulty in getting oils out of an orchid. I know that because my mom has orchids at home, and I asked her, and basically she says it's very difficult. But this is a very beautiful, fresh, warm. It's like juicy, and you get a little bit of the woods in there, but it's like a creamy wood, and that's due to the sandalwood that's in here, but it's also very juicy. It's a bit powdery as well, but the scent overall is very warm and inviting. So let me just kind of give you an idea of what I think warm orchid smells like. So warm orchid is a very warm floral. It's kind of like you're in a very warm environment, perhaps a beach, perhaps just under the sun or in a garden, and you smell like the beautiful orchids, but it's being warmed up by the sun. And you're sitting there perhaps by a tree, and you're getting the scent of the tree, but now you're also getting the breeze of that beautiful warmness from the orchid. But it's very fresh and light, and it's a very invigorating scent. It's one that's inviting. It's not offensive in any way. This is a beautiful fragrance that you guys can wear to the office, you guys can wear to church, you guys can wear to a funeral, you guys can wear to an event. This is one that's just gorgeous. Do I think it could be worn unisex by both men and women? Absolutely. This is one that is just an everyday grab and go type of fragrance. This is one that it's an easy reach. It's one that I know you guys would enjoy. It's just so beautiful. It's fresh, it's light, it's soft, it's warm, it's a bit sweet, it's woody, it's creamy. Overall, it's just an amazing fragrance. So the notes in this one are Davana. Guys, I'm so sorry for the intrusion, but I just wanted to let you know what Davana smells like. Davana smells like a green tea-like scent note, so you guys have an idea. Prune, fig, benzoin. You also have tonka bean, vanilla, orchid, and sandalwood. So we know tonka bean gives you like that sweet element, also with the vanilla, orchid as well. Then you have the benzoin, the fig and prune. Guys, one last intrusion. I'm so sorry. Fig and prune give you the notes of a milky, creamy aspect. It's almost a lactonic note. I just wanted you to know that because I forgot to mention it in the video. I'll see you later. A lot of people don't like these notes very much. I have to say I do, but it's not overly fruity. It's not like a pear. It's not like a watermelon or an apple scent. Is more of a sophisticated fruit, if I might say. It's a very sophisticated fruit, kind of like the fig and the prune. Not everybody likes to eat it, but if you take the prune and you smell it, and you smell the skin, and when you open the skin and you smell the inside and you get a little bit of that woodiness from the seed, this is what that fragrance smells like. It's juicy, it's watery, it's light. It's just a beautiful fragrance. I think this is one that is very, very mass pleasing. The longevity on this one was very good. It was a little bit more of an intimate scent. Gave me about elbow's length of projection. It's one that lasts on your skin, probably projected about 2 hours strongly, and then after the 2-hour mark I felt like it became more of a moderate, closer skin scent. But if somebody came to like your immediate circle, they can actually smell it. It's not one that's going to be like you have to come up close to smell it. No, you're going to smell this one, but it's not going to enter a room before you. It's not going to be one of those beast mode fragrances. This is one that's not offensive. It's a beautiful fragrance for everyday wear. Again, this is Vanilla Orchid. Now guys, the next fragrance that I want to talk to you about is called Rose Blanche. So Rose Blanche is a beautiful rose fragrance, obviously like the name states. Let's put this on a test strip. I have smelled them on skin already, but I'm just kind of putting them on a strip. Wow, this is amazing. Guys. Okay, I forgot how amazing this one is. This is probably one of the first ones that I tried, because this is the one that I had tried when my friend had sent me the sample. Every time I smell this, I fall in love with this fragrance. And I'm not just saying that. I really want you guys to get your nose on these fragrances. So this fragrance is a rose fragrance, but it's a very likable scent. It smells like a spring garden. It just smells like the spring. If you know what the spring smells like, you know, when the flowers start blooming and you start getting that whiff of the spring and the beautiful leaves from the trees and that crisp smell of spring, this is what it smells like. This is a very bright, and it's a very sparkly rose. It's also very, just so creamy, light, but to me it just evokes spring. I mean, this is like spring in a bottle. I kid you not. It's just a beautiful rose fragrance. I think this is one that could be worn easily by both a male and a female. For those gentlemen that are looking for a rose scent that is not too feminine, not too girly, this is one that you should try. I mean, Rose Blanche is definitely one that's not your typical red rose. This is more of a white rose scent. When I say white rose, there is white rose in this, but there's a difference between a red rose. A red rose is very pungent. If you guys know the scent by Tiziana Terenzi called Porpora, I think it's, yeah, Purpura, or Porpora, I think it's called. I own it. It's a red bottle. That's a very pungent rose. That's not one that I feel a male should smell like. This is one that if a guy wears it, I'm going to be like, wow, you smell nice. I am not going to pick up and be like, you smell like roses. Not at all, because it's bright, it's energetic, it's a happy scent, but it's just it evokes spring. It really does. The notes in here are white roses. There's lily of the valley, there's black currant. They have this one has rose essence, it has amber woods and sandalwood. So you're gonna get a little bit of that amber, and you're also gonna get the sandalwood, but the sandalwood just gives it that creamy element. But I like that there's white rose in here because I love white roses. I feel like white roses smell nicer to me than red roses. And I say that because They're just a more sophisticated type of rose, and this is exactly what that is. It is a very sophisticated rose. It is not effeminate, it's not girly, it's not your grandmother's rose. This is just a very sophisticated, classy type of rose. But there's a little bit of a citrus element in here. I get a little bit of that lemony scent, and I don't know where that's coming from, but I smell a little bit of a citrus in here, and it just gives it a beautiful touch. And overall, I'm really happy with this fragrance. I think it's one that you guys should definitely try. Again, guys, this is Rose Blanche by Precious Liquid. Guys, I am filming this very late at night, so if I seem a little tired, I'm sorry. I had a long day at work today, and it was a rough day. Usually Mondays and Fridays for me are very busy at work. But the next fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is Blue Agave. So I know what agave is, and agave is usually found, there's a lot of it in Mexico, and I don't know if anybody knows, but they use agave to make tequila. So already when I heard the name Blue Agave, I said, oh my god, it's gonna smell boozy or something. Guys, there's no alcohol in here, but I do want to say, because of the agave, you do get that sense of a little bit of that booziness, but it's just a very light boozy scent. This is a very fougere type of fragrance. It's a bit herbal, it's green, it's somewhat earthy. I know there's some dry woods in here. I get that dryness from the wood. It's almost like there's a little bit of a salty aspect in here. The wood in here to me is kind of like a dry, salty wood, if that makes any sense. Usually woods can either be creamy like sandalwood, or they can be like cedar, where you get like almost like a moist type of wood. This is a dry wood. This is one... I live in the state of Pennsylvania, so when they cut wood here, we know kind of like the different scents of wood, and this is a dry wood. To me, this smells dry. It's just so beautiful. It's a bit spicy. You get a little bit of an incense in the background, but it's not a church incense. It's not a frankincense type of incense. It's a beautiful, light, almost smoky element in this fragrance, which I absolutely love. So let me give you a little bit of the notes here. You have blue agave, you have cardamom, and we know that cardamom gives you that spicy type of note. I love cardamom in a fragrance. It's just beautiful. There's lime in here, there's juniper berries, you have sea moss and driftwood. So you have your earthy notes in here, you have your dry woods, you have your herbal. It's a bit aromatic, but it's very fougere. This is a beautiful fragrance. Now, I have to be honest with you guys with this one. For the ladies that are looking for a very feminine scent, this is not one for you. This is for the ladies and more for the gentlemen that love scents like Blue Chanel, Dior Sauvage, fragrances that have a little bit, even like Grise, Charnel, by BDK, I think it's called. This is along those lines. It is a beautiful fougere, but it's one that women can wear. I love a fragrance with a little hint of masculinity. I don't like my fragrances to smell just like girls, like, or women. Like, I like it to have a little bit of a punch, a little bit of a backbone, and a little bit of just like, I'm a boss type of person, you know? I think that this is one for those bossy ladies that work, that are either bosses or like to feel like they're a boss. This is one for a specific type of characteristic female, if that makes any sense. It's a gorgeous scent. I get a little bit of that booziness, but oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. It almost smells a little bit watery as well. And this is one that I would wear, in my opinion, all year round, because this will cut through any cold, and in the summer it would just be beautiful with the heat. So I absolutely love Blue Agave. It's just gorgeous. It's citrusy. It's just so wearable. For the guys, oh my gosh. On a male chemistry, I have to say, this is amazing, guys. This is one that gentlemen out there will absolutely love. I say give this one a try. Test before you buy if you're not sure. But I know you guys will really, really enjoy this fragrances. And this is one that lasts hours and hours and hours. Also, I didn't give you the longevity and performance of Rose Blanche. Rose Blanche really gave me more than 8 hours. I mean, it was just on my skin for a long time. I want to say it projected for a very long time, for about 5 hours. After that, it became a little closer to the skin. Not a skin scent, but closer to the skin. This blue agave has amazing sillage and projection. This is one that's going to definitely leave you a scent trail. It's not one that's not going to be noticeable. You are going to notice this fragrance. You're going to notice the Rose Blanche. The Orchid, the Vanilla Orchid, I think that was the name of it. The Vanilla Orchid is a little bit more softer. So if you're looking for something a little more gentle, a little sweeter, a little more dainty, go for the Vanilla Orchid. If you're looking for a little bit more of, I want to be known, I'm going to the office, use the Rose Blanche. And if you really want to like throw a punch out there, go for the blue agave, because this is a gorgeous one. Guys, these are worth trying. Again, blue agave by Precious Liquid. Now guys, the fourth one that I want to talk to you guys about is Neroli Musk. So I left my two favorite ones for the end. Listen, I love all of them, but you know how there's always like a couple of them that really are like, oh my god, I so need to have these. These last two are so bomb.com. Like, they're so amazing that I was so in shock, because first of all, Neroli is not a note that everybody likes. I have smelled Neroli in many fragrances and many fragrance houses, and some of them are not really for me. It's more of a masculine scent. And when I say masculine, I know that scent is subjective, but I have to say certain scents and certain notes smell better on a certain, and I keep saying certain, sorry, on a specific chemistry, like body. And males have a different chemistry than females have. So I feel like Neroli can either work for you or can work against a female. In this case, this totally works for a female. Guys, I am going to spray it on the scent strip, but I want to say, wow, this is so amazing. Guys. Listen, I don't like lying, and you know that if I don't like a fragrance, you guys will know, because I will show it in my face. As I did my last video, you guys know there was a fragrance there that I couldn't lie, and it just wasn't my cup of tea. Guys, girls, everybody, you need this. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter if you're a male or you're a female. You're a grandmother or a grandfather. You guys need this. I mean, this is gorgeous. This is a beautiful citrus. It's very light. It's fresh. It's a bit bitter. It's aromatic. It's slightly green and earthy. You get, if you guys know what orange blossom water smells like, this is that orange blossom water kind of type of fragrance. It is a white floral fragrance. I love it. There's a note in here that I absolutely love, and it is verbena. So there are notes of verbena, you have neroli blossom, and you also have musk, and you have your moss. So we know the moss gives you that earthy green aspect into a fragrance. Neroli gives you like that white, floral, almost slightly lemony, bitter kind of scent. And then and it's a little bit fougere, it can be. And then you have your musk, which can give you a little bit of an animalic type of smell to this. But guys, this is gorgeous. I have to say, when I wore this gave me so many compliments. Everyone in my house, including my two boys, they were like, Mom, you smell so good. I went downstairs, my mom was like, what are you wearing? It smells amazing. I smell it throughout the house. And this is just a sample. And I'm not one to love samples, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm an oversprayer. So when I get a sample, I'm so like limited. I feel so limited to trying a fragrance because I'm the type that I want to like bathe in it. So I really wanted to stretch it because I wanted to have enough to show you guys in this video. But I really just wanted to bathe in this fragrance. And Richard, if you're watching this video, we already know which one I want. Well, there's two, Richard. I don't know, Richard. I'm having an issue here, Richard. But Richard and Gio. Oh my God, this is amazing, guys. Amazing. I just don't have words. This is just gorgeous. This is gonna give you 10 plus hours. It's gonna wear on your skin throughout the day. It changes on your skin. It becomes musky and almost like earthy, but you get that beautiful verbena note. Verbena is used a lot in hair products. It's supposed to be a really good moisturizer, not only for your skin but also for your hair. And verbena is very green. It has a slight citrus, lemony, almost bitter scent to it as well. It could be so amazing. And do I need to say more? I mean, I could smell this all day. This is slightly masculine. This is slightly feminine. This is just everything. It just literally checks, it dots all my dots and crosses all my T's, if that makes any sense for you guys. This is just simply amazing. Bananas as I like to say. Guys, thank you for staying with me this long. The last one is Mandarin, and Mandarin is also one of my favorites. When I wore Mandarin, I was so in love, and let me tell you why. I've been on a kick lately with Mandarin Notes. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just love Mandarin Notes. Mandarin Notes can be a little tricky. Sometimes an orange scent can be nauseating and give you kind of like a headache, kind of like those plugins, or if a car has those hanging things that smell like orange, they give me headaches and they make me kind of nauseous. So it has to be done right in order for me to like. And when I smelled this, I literally was transported into an actual Mandarin. And if you guys know what those little mandarins, I forget the name of them, they come in a bag and I buy them for my kids. They're these little mandarins. If somebody knows, just leave me a comment below. And this smells like, oh my gosh, guys, oh my gosh, oh my word, this smells like, I'm trying to remember the name of those little mandarins. I keep forgetting the name. Halos, I remembered. They're called halos. This smells like, if you take a little halo, you peel off the skin, and you know when you get that little squirt in your face when you're peeling the skin of the little halo, and it squirts and you get like that initial little like kind of like blast in your nose where it kind of tickles your nose. Guys, this is just Mandarin. Oh, it's just amazing. Amazing. Guys, so these are the 5 that I reviewed for you guys. I love these little testers. They're just so cute and so nice, and they're perfect. These are perfect to stick in your purse. If you guys are going out to dinner, throw it in your bag. They fit in your pocket. I mean, they're just amazing. It's always good to have like little testers, or if you want to make some, you can make some. I really want you guys to try these out. If you guys take anything from this video, please try Neroli Musk. Try that one. Try the Mandarin. It's perfect for these warmer months. It's just absolutely gorgeous. If you guys are going on vacation, you're going on holiday, you're going to want something fresh, energetic, citrusy. Get something like a Mandarin, because that's going to help you for your vacation. I just think it's just beautiful. I am really so impressed by this house. I wasn't expecting it to be this great. And I'm not just saying that. I am just so blown away, and I recommend this 100%. I'm not gonna sit and talk about anything that I don't like on my channel, but I'm also not gonna bash anybody. So the way I work and the way I do my channel is, if I don't like something, I just won't talk about it, or I'll just talk about the ones that I do like. If I'm talking about something, it's because I want you guys to understand I really, really like it. And otherwise I wouldn't bring it to you, because I'm that kind of person. I am very sincere. I'm that type of friend that if something doesn't look good on you, I'm gonna say it in a nice way, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say, babe, you look gorgeous in anything you wear, but I think you look better in something like this, or I think this will be more pleasing on you. You know, I'm that kind of friend. I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh my gosh, that looks amazing on you, and it looks terrible, because you're that friend that wants to look better than your friend. That's not who I am. I'm very sincere, I'm very honest, I'm very organic. This is who I am. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you give me a thumbs up. Guys, don't forget to try Precious Liquids. I'm sure that I will have a bottle soon, and I will be able to show you what the bottle actually looks like. But in the meantime, I'm happy with my samples, and now since I finished this video, I can actually take them and just really bathe on them, because that's exactly what I want to do. But I hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to keep smelling good. Don't forget to hit me with a like, thumbs up. Also leave comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to try something. And before I forget, guys, I want to thank again Richard and Gio for the generosity, for sending me these amazing samples, for your kind messages. I am so happy that you guys created this. Job well done. I wish you all the best. I wish you many blessings, and I am so happy to be able to try this and really give this review for you guys. I just wanted to thank them again. That's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.